Hello there, minions of technology. My name is Tim Lee. Welcome to Legacy Studio and another episode of Riven, the sequel to MYST. Yes, I have been playing this game for 6 months. Yes, there have been a lot of times when I haven't played it for weeks upon weeks on end. But yes, my friends, we've come a long way, and we're about to step into a whole nother realm as we continue forward. As I said in the end of my last video, you leaving your comments down below. No spoilers or spoilers. We may be using them as we continue to progress forward. But I do think that we can still hunt around, see if we can find some more information. In saying that, I need to shout out my Legacy tier, my Legacy members here on the channel. Big thank you to Tada for his awesome support. If you want to become a Legacy member, go and hit that members button. We have 3 different tiers. We have our early access members who get early access to everything, all the videos as soon as we release them. We have our middle tier, and honestly, I forget what it was called. I think it's our Historians tier. That Historians tier will allow you access to gifts and things of that nature that you can use once we make them. If you know someone who can make those kinds of things up and you want to make your own for us that we can do, that would be absolutely awesome. Just let me know. And then, of course, don't forget that we also have our Legacy side of things where, honestly, we just absolutely want to say a humongous thank you to you guys. Shout you out here and just continue to grow this little family that we're growing so well here. I appreciate you all very much. All right, let's get into the game here, my friends. We are in Gehn's old office right now. We were here momentarily ago to see if we could find any kind of a passcode to figure out anything on how to unlock Catherine. So far, we've managed to meet Gehn, which definitely just sends my heart all kind of freaky. And the only thing I can really think to do right now, which would not be a good move, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it anyway just to keep the action pumping, would be to go ahead and do exactly what Gehn wants, which I shouldn't do. But let's go back to Gehn's office and see what happens, and we'll have another alternate bad ending of locking ourselves up in the prison book that technically we were hoping that he'd lock himself into, but he kind of knows what's going on, as far as we can tell. So let's just go and do it and see the alternate ending, shall we? So here we go. Let's go ahead and enter into the book here. We're going to go visit his realm. And technically, if I hit this button right here that I didn't think was anything, then he'll make himself known to us, and I guess we'll have to enter the book. I'm assuming his passcode is somewhere over here to get her out, but we can't unlock this gate in any way. And even if I show you our widescreen capture, where you can see more, we're really stuck in this. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? What is this? Do you guys see this? I can't click on it, but it's different than everything else. Huh. I can't look up. I'm just wondering if there's some way to get rid of this gate situation, because we kind of need all these controls and things. So, like I said, what have we got to lose? We've already saved. Let's bring Gehn back and see what happens. Here, we'll go into the nice close-up unless something else happens. So here he comes. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll find an alternative solution.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here, I shall follow you directly. Please. You're free to go. But I think you should not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
Kind of makes me want to come back and figure out how I'm gonna die next. So I honestly want to see what happens next, because I have no ability to touch anything. And the part that's annoying me here is if I look down at the books, I mean, there's nothing on that stool. But this thing here, I can't do anything with it. I'm just exploring. Whoops. I know it's stupid, but I'm gonna quickly look through all these books again. Yeah. So we've basically unlocked most of the areas. Now the only thing is to figure out how to get ourselves into Catherine's area. Okay, I have a theory. Let's go here. Let's go here. I think this is where I want to be. So, the premise that I have right now... Nothing's changing there, okay. Let me see. I might be on the wrong floor or something. Let me see. Okay, I want to go over there, to that side. So to do this, we smack this button, we hang a Yui, we hop in here, rotate this around, now we can get out this way. Alright, good. Okay, grab that little doohickey, enter into here, we go down this doohickey, and now we're in where I want to be. Now, if I go ahead, straight ahead, here we are, where we can see what Catherine is up to. So let's trigger this. And let's also drop this down, which is not the one for Catherine, but I just want to understand this. That's blue. I would swear that's blue unless they consider that purple. I would call that blue, but... Okay, let's get this one back. Okay. So we've already seen everything that we can see with that. I keep hitting the wrong button. Sorry, guys. And we've already solved this, which is the shape of the fish that we found right there. So that's not something I need. I keep thinking I'm supposed to do something with this. mean, what would be the point of having this technology? The lights would serve a purpose, right? You would think they would. Well. Okay. Well, since we're here, we need to find a way to unlock the cage in Gehn's office. The fact that he knows exactly where we are now, though, would tell me that we aren't going to have that kind of luck. 7, 16... 20, 22, and 23. Okay. So, what is the point? And why don't we have access to any of this? So let's just go ahead and meet with Gehn again. Again. And let's plan on dying this time.
All right then, once more. The only path open to you now is through this book. Take it.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. There's our ending, people.
You see, I have changed. There was a time when I might have let you live. I made that mistake with Atris once. It's a pity you decided not to give me a second chance. Well, there's still time.
Okay. So, that's interesting. Now what I want to do next, I'm thinking is... I would like to try and enter that book, that prison book, and see if he enters in with me just for giggles. I feel like that's kind of a waste of time, but my curiosity is peaking a little too high not to try that.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here.
Really? Really? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. I just captured Gehn. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is he sitting in here? Is he chilling out in the book? I guess he's sitting at the table. But oh my gosh, I totally didn't think about the fact that if he follows me in, he gets stuck and I come back out. And now I am in his office and I cannot believe it. Oh, new toys. We've captured Gehn. We have Gehn. We have complete reign of... He's not coming back. We got him in the book. He's stuck. This is happening. We have everything we need now. There's like every potential to beat this now. This is huge. We are saving. Okay. Captured Gehn. Oh, yes. Okay. Save. Yes. Ha! Ha! Oh, let's keep going here. This is great. This is awesome. Okay. That I did not expect. Okay. Let's see what we got here. He got his pipe that he was smoking just before things went down. I'm waiting on the book. I'm just checking out things, trying to see if I can find anything that's going to give me any kind of other clues, because there sure is an awful lot of stuff going on here on this table outside of this book. Ooh, could this be a bad book? Oh, no. Okay, but there's nothing going on with the book. Why is there nothing going on with the book? I don't like that. So, that's not the passcode that I need. So, what would be the point of turning that off or on? He was the one who turned that on. So, we'll let that keep going. Okay, that was lava. We know that. We know that was lava. What does this do? Ah! Please drop it. Yes! Excellent. So now we have access to everything that we need. This is good. This is very good. Now, here's the thing. The passcode to get Catherine out should be here somewhere. What's this? Music? Really? Really? He has music. And I can't, like, rotate it or anything. Okay. Alright, I love that we've captured Gehn. This is oh, hello, we got a new book. We got a new book that I'm probably not going to be able to read at all, but we got a new book. Shall we? Let's dig in. Let me make sure that this is the first page. It looks like it is. I started this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fissure Plateau cage, as I guessed. When suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him, and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person. In fact, of which, if is true, makes the question of why she returned here all the more puzzling. Well, I'm sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught. Well, I guess that's it. I am also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with a way back to Dunny. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously, and I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures, prodigious? I guess it's prodigious, would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Okay, whatever. The search for Catherine continues, and I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. I keep clicking away from it. There we go. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent in which they are not ready for that knowledge, not ever in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of the village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that one, ironically, ironically so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then the conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dunny blood in them, given the natives' inborn limitations, however. I'm quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future, the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris still, he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of the Dunny. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world. But ultimately, she was an outsider, whose ignorance of the Dunny became the catalyst for their demise. If I'm able to rebuild our culture, and in this process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. These last few weeks, I've found myself frequently bereft by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I'd spent in the Bookmakers Guild, Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the dunny world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. I've got her! Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence there. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her in the gallows, but she has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the MYST, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That was a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in the past, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, although he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to the Duddy. There is no other way. It's late, and I can't... Wow, look at his handwriting. It got a lot worse. It's late, and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Keta. You were the only true kindness I've ever known. Watching you, sicker there? Something there in the images. I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do it in an instant, and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. These savages. I'd be well advised to leave them all in the 5th Age, and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived in Riven with a linking book to Dunny, and once again my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage had been damaged, but it was no matter. Everything I needed is here now. Atris is certainly behind this, yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. All right. That can't be good. No, that's good. That was the passcode. I do not like that. I do not like that. Okay. Whew. Alright, let me see if I can write that down, though. So it's crick ding. Crick ding, crick ding, ding. Okay. All right. Guys, is it a possibility that we may actually beat this game today, now? If it is, then I will do this extended, and we will play this. This will be a longer episode, so hang on tight, because we may beat this today. There is a big possibility that we may beat the... Wow, those eyes are frightening. To Gehn. I can't read that, but I guess that was his wife. Ah.
Tagamem, san botegan shem, fasi.
So, is his wife telling him she loves him or something like that, I would assume? Okay. So he's got a sink in here. And the point would be what? Hot water? Maybe that's how he heats his water? Alright, well I think we have what we need to get Catherine out. Wait a minute. Why did that take 2 layers to get back up? Did you guys see that? There's only 2 ways to go. Huh. Okay. I didn't think about it, but we could actually walk out this door, which means we could die. So let's go ahead and save. Let's see. We have the code to get Catherine in hand. Okay. Resume. What? Turn off the music. Huh. What if we turn this off? Okay. Okay. Alright. No idea about that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this... I'm gonna leave it off. It was on. He had it on. I can turn it off. It must serve a purpose. So let's go and get Catherine. Okay. That's why he flipped that. That turned on the control to the... So this needs to be on. I saw him do it. I forgot why he did it, but now I remember why. Okay. Yep, that makes more sense. Okay. Let's go and get Catherine out. Oh man, my nerves are going crazy. We actually could have this beat. We could have this beat. We could have this beat. I can't believe it. There it is. Alright, so let's go like this. I'm gonna save because I really don't want to mess this up. So, unlocking Catherine. Alright, resume. Here we go. I can't believe it. We may have this beat, people. We may actually have this beat. Oh my gosh. I know that this is a long video, but I hope that you're liking the fact that it's longer. Here we go. Now we see Catherine.
We have to move quickly. Gehn's people may already know what's happening.
Okay.
Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it.
Yeah.
We're all free.
Yes! What a great game.
Captured Gehn. But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky. It's the only way to signal Atris.
Okay.
I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
And we know it. Are we ready to go in this game? Is it time? Are we actually going to beat this game? Give me my mouse back. We got stuff to do. Come on. Where's my mouse? Why is it taking so long to load? Give me my mouse. Wow, this is like either the world's longest loading time or something's frozen or it's not letting me do anything. Oh, good. Okay. Here we go. Oh, because she took that. So I gotta... I gotta do this. That's why they have this. Come on now. Got it. Okay. I think we followed all the things that we have to do to make this happen. So this is it. This is it. I know I'm going a little crazy with the saving things, but I'm a little scared. Off to unlock fissure. No idea if I spelled that right. I don't think I did, but doesn't matter. So here we go. Let's go ahead and how would she know the passcode to this? That's what I wonder. I didn't give her the passcode to this. That puts my heart a little discomfort there. I don't know. How would she know it? Anyway, we're gonna assume that that was not taken into account, even though this whole game works that way. Okay, let's see. Oh. What happened? Why is this up? Oh, I don't like this. We need to go. Why is that back up? It resets, maybe? Was that what it was? It resets? Is this the one I want? I think this is the one I want. This is the one I want. Okay, that really makes me antsy. I do not like that that was still up there. I hope that that was a mistake. But that just sent chills down my back that we might have an issue. Okay, I'm going to make a run for the... Nope, not that way. Oh, this is closed. No, this is not good. This is not good. Things are being closed out. Why is this going on? This is not good. Why would that be closed? Why do we not have access to this anymore? Oh, because we don't need access to it anymore. Okay. We're safe for the moment. We need to go to the front. Here. This way. Alright, we gotta open up the fissure now. Okay, I gotta find my fissure code. That's not it. Telescope! Here we go. We got it. 23253. Here we go. You ready to beat this game, people? Just in case, I don't know, do you guys want to see this just in case if I miss anything? I'm not sure which one of these to have. We'll do this one, and I hope that I don't spoil it for it. I locked it again. I'm sorry. 2, 5, 3. Okay. We go open the star fissure now. Here we go. Drop her down. Here we go. This is it. The end of the game. 6 months of playing this game. 49, 50 hours now of playing this game. This is it. This is it. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. We've signaled Atris. Bring that book, man. Let's do this. There he is. Get over here, dude.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
Yes! Would you really hug? Is that the first thing you do? I'd kiss, personally, but that's just me.
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
You're welcome!
You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us.
Seem pretty calm about this.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me.
Wait a minute.
Goodbye, my friend.
But what about me? Oh. Well, we know it's totally okay to be in the star fissure, and that it's perfectly safe to be in here, but... He's trying to get me back home, but what's the point of this?
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my MYST book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
I guess that's it. The proper ending. The real ending. We actually beat the game. We actually beat the game. Oh my land. How incredible is that? Wow, what a game. What a great, crazy, awesome game. Humongous thank you to all the game developers who focused all of their time and heart into creating this game way back in the day. I mean, back in the 1993, 1990 less, somewhere in the 1990s. A fabulous job. Fabulous job. That's going to do it. We beat the game. It's time to move on for the next stage. I'm going to check with my historians and make sure that I know which game we're getting next. If you want to see any alternate endings, please let me know in the comments below what alternate endings we may have missed. And if you want to see those alternate endings, we can come back and play those through as well. But here's the thing, my friends. After 6 months, 50 hours of gameplay, great conversation and back and forth with you guys, we have beat Riven, the sequel to MYST. So now not only have we beat MYST VR, we've beat Riven, now it's time to move on, I believe it's to Exile, or there's a whole bunch of more Riven games that we're going to be playing up next, guys. So don't run away, get excited, because we're going to start a whole new game, a whole new series, moving into the next one. Do me a favor, please share out these videos. Let's get as many people watching them as possible. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. You know that we are a channel, I'm a channel that just loves covering everything. I do music, I do gameplay, I do vlogs, I do tech reviews, I do whatever I'm inspired by. And I am so thankful to have you along for the ride. God bless you, my friends. Keep it crispy. First Tim 412. We beat Riven! See you in the next one, my friends. Nice job, everybody. That was so much fun. Woo!